how I can shrink this screen like a little bit. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how the heck it works, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Hey, Lisa. How you doing? I always forget to put up my shit. What else do I have to do? I wonder if I can do it on here. Nope. Pop-up dashboard. No, I don't see it. Trying to figure out how to shrink my camera view, but so it doesn't show the TV too much. Because I can get in trouble for like showing the game. But it's already cut off, but I'm trying to get the camera to I used to know how to do it, but I forget. I forget. Oh shit. No, that's not it. Damn it. Oh well. It doesn't matter now. This idiot just got another home run, so we're fucked. Oh boy. Oh well. I might as well just turn it off. Because they're losing now even more. Never mind. You like seeing me in the bright lights? Yeah. Bright lights, fancy cars. What's that song? What is it? Bright lights, fancy cars. Bright lights. I got like all these little bits of water everywhere. Oh boy, it's not easy. Bright lights, fancy car. Now you got that me singing that damn song. I think it's bright lights, fancy restaurants. That's where I want to take you to. Something like that. Can't remember what it is now. Something to that effect. Something of that sort. how to energy services. Great. The electric light company says the fuel adjustment rate has decreased. Yeah, right. I'll see it when I believe it on my bill. Yeah, right. We shall see. I'll see it when I believe it. I'll believe it when I see it. You gotta go. I'll try to come back if I can. I don't have PayPal and these asset. Yeah, that's fine. You do whatever you want. That's okay. Money don't mean that nothing like that to me, sweetheart. If you need something, you just let me know. You can use super chat. It doesn't matter. It still comes to me either way. It's whatever you want, sweetheart. It's all good. I'm not very fussy about that. It's all good. Either way, it pays the bills. So it's all good. It's not fair that I don't get enough, and it's not fair for you to give more so I can get enough. So it's kind of sucks all around, but it's all good. You know. Hey Tanya, I saw your videos. I'm proud of you making food. You go, girl. Cinnamon rolls look good. Chicken look good. You did it, yay. And it was good because I was just sitting on my couch watching the soccer game on TV. And then I got the notifications. They said, oh shit, what's going on here? I was like, God damn. She's making food. It's a miracle. But yeah, it looks good. Glad you have fun doing it. Glad it's working out. That's cool stuff. It's so nice when you can cook for yourself. All right, Lisa, you said, tell me anything your cards say. All right, thank you for the super chat. Okay, good. All right. So what the cards are telling me, Lisa, is that you might be impatient about a few things. You might be impatient about certain things that you're dealing with, money, work. Um, There's also like a person around you that might be trying to take advantage of you, so watch out for that. This person is someone who um, makes mistakes, doesn't deserve your rewards, doesn't deserve your company, doesn't deserve anything from you. This person could be somebody that's very uncertain, weak. This person like is someone who you consider is someone that you know, but they're not really a decent friend. They could be in your energy right now or coming in your energy to aggravate you or ask you for money or ask you for a loan. This person could already been coming to you for a loan and you're like no, and then this person's gonna keep coming. You might have gave this person a loan and they're not like wanting to pay you. I see difficulties with this person and difficulties with situations like this. If you didn't lend money, then the person might ask you for money. Um, if you do this, you won't get it back. It'll be a loss. So try not to invest in anything that you know that's not really, good for you. Don't lend anybody any money because you won't get it back. If you're okay with that, then that's your thing. But losses will occur if you allow this person to deceive you or present their difficulties to you. Because a person might come to you and be like, hey, Lisa, I really need some money. Please help me. And you're like, this person's never asked me for no damn money. And if they do, you're not going to get it back. So it could be like a couple $100. I'm getting that it could be a couple $100 that they ask you for. I don't think it's any more than that, but I wouldn't give it to him if I were you because you won't get it back, especially if you need it. That's one scenario I see here. The other thing is it could be you worrying about money and finances if you are, and you need to like maybe sort out your finances, pay for things you need to pay for. Maybe you paid for something and you're like it's cost you some money or something like that, and you're like kind of upset that it did. And I don't really feel that way with the cards, but it's possible, but I don't think so. You don't have to answer that anyway. It's personal things. But overall, I just feel like someone's willing to take advantage of you. Like someone's ready to take advantage of your kindness and ask you for money. And if it isn't money, it's something that they'll do to deceive you or to, and it could be a man, to be honest. It could be like a person, a man that you know. If you're with a man right now, he could be trying to deceive you in some type of way. He's probably lying to you or taking advantage of you. If there is a man in your life right now, this could be like a son, a brother, father, boyfriend, boss, co-worker. It could be a man because I get a man in the cards. So I would say this person will deliberately try to, cause difficulties in your life. So maybe you're not giving him any coochie and he's getting mad. And you're like, no, no. Let me see what else I get. Yeah. I get a man again. I know other people say there's no gender in tarot, but that's not me reading. The way I read, I always read gender. That's what they're here for. Um, I do get a man here that's very sad, in trouble, very restrained from others. Person who's lost their their faith, and just someone who's very disappointed. This person could have caused you a lot of disappointment. And then I get one good man here. This person could be your boss. If your boss is a man, You know, I've been in this job 5 months, no man. Okay, so it's nothing to do with your job then. That's good. So if there's no man in your job, then this doesn't pertain to your job. This pertains to your life then, or what's going on around you. So if there is a man around you besides work, then I would say this could be the person that's going to annoy you or do something to you in some type of way or aggravate you in some type of way. Like this could be a neighbor. This could be like, a tenant. It could be like anybody. It could be any guy that's aggravating you right now. So when you say pull cards and, see what I see, this is what I see. So you could be like, there could be a man like ready to, cause harm to you, unfortunately. Like not physical harm. It could be like, someone just going coming to annoy you. Someone could be an ex, could be anybody really. Actually, he is an Aquarius, Leo sun. It's a King of Swords. So it could be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. Hey, Mystical, how you doing? Lisa says, okay, maybe someday, but I never leave here as of now. I'm good, thanks. Well, I don't know if that made sense to you, Lisa, but there could be some type of man, some man or somebody that's if there's a woman that describes this energy that's doing this to you, then maybe it is a woman with a strong masculine energy. But I personally don't read that way. But sometimes the person I read for can think it that way if you want to. So you could put it however way you want it. But I would say it's like I would say take it as a warning, that there could be a man coming up because if it's not resonating like as of right now, then I would say this is coming up. This is like a warning that there's a man that's going to try to do this to you. We all know people, right? So there could be a man that comes into your life any day now and tries to do this. It could be a cousin, could be family, it could be anybody. But if there's no men that you deal with at work, then you can eliminate that part. You see what I mean? So it doesn't make sense trying to figure out who it is if you don't know who it is, if it's not describing anybody you know presently right now. But this could be like a man that's trying to, cause issues. Usually men, want to cause issues with women. So don't let this person get to you. Don't let them do anything to you. As soon as you get that feeling that a guy's trying to, take advantage of you, then obviously you'll be like, okay, this is what Spirit tried telling Mark to tell me about. So if it ain't happening now, it probably will. You're welcome, Lisa. Thank you. Hopefully, no one acts up. But usually when I get cards like that where the person's like, I don't know who this is, or maybe it's gonna happen. It's usually a warning to not deal with somebody. Hey, Barbie, be back right after these messages. All right, so as you all know, we all see, numbers, right? So I have these two books. Well, I wouldn't want them to take advantage of you in a bad way. But being 60 is okay. That's all right. 60s is fine. Women in their 60s still want a man. That's cool. I've seen some hot looking 60-year-olds. I mean, I'm 49, so it's all good. You know, I still see some nice looking 60-year-old women. You know, my friends' sisters or their moms or whatever, they're still looking good. If they want it, they can have it. Age is just a number. But I'm sure no 60-year-old something woman want me unless she's like, Anyway. But yeah, we all see numbers, right? Angel numbers. We all want to know what they mean sometimes. So I went and got out these books that I have that were given to me by as gifts. This book says the spiritual meanings of numbers, how to embrace the synchronicities, angel numbers, and achieve the magic of manifestation. And this other one says the angel numbers book. So if there is anyone that would like to know the meaning of any numbers that they have seen recently in the last 48 hours, then I can read it from the book for you if you like. That's my message for you today if you want a message from there. Hey Gala, how you doing? 'Okay, Lisa. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. 8:48. Let me see. I think I do have that in one of these books. It goes that far. I think it goes up to like 1,000. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I got a book here that goes up to 1,000 numbers. Yep. 840 what? 848. Okay. All right. 848 says spiritual development. Sense your power. You are creating a bond with the divine. Your angels are sending you an abundance of messages, and your spirit development will strengthen that connection. Lie in meditation and tap your third eye chakra, the center of your forehead, with your index finger and repeat this mantra: I see. I see, Marky. That's what you're going to do. That's what 848 means. Spiritual development, sense your power. That's too many damn numbers. You want me to be here all damn day? I see 1111. I see Marky. Let me see what we got here. That's why it says lie in meditation. This book is annoying. I don't really like this book. It doesn't tell you like very much of anything. It's kind of an annoying ass book. This one here has all these numbers and shit. So Let me see if I can find. It's even got like this. Yeah, it goes up to $9.99. $9.99. Let me see something. This one just has all the numbers. Like it has all the numbers from 1 to 999. And then this one has some like next level shit in here. Let me see if I can find 1111 and 1110. I looked inside the number sequences and combinations. Wait, that's not it. This is very annoying. All right, let me see. All right. A major message for you, 1111. You can achieve it all. With the lucky number 1111, you will need to recognize that this is a compelling wake up call to manifest your dreams. You can achieve this by faith in yourself, positive thinking, and hard work. Linked to the 4, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 4. And the energies of this will also remind you that you are loved and watched over by your spirit guides. Personal and spiritual development by reading and studying meaningfully scriptures and doing manifestation work. Good luck and abundance are up ahead when you see 1111. Take note of your dreams and analyze them for important messages. Yada, yada, yada. But I don't have 1110 mystical. I don't see it on here. It doesn't have 1110. It doesn't go up to that far. It's annoying. Just goes to 999, but it doesn't have like 1110, 1112, that type of stuff. So sorry. And it goes up to 9999. Both of them go up to like 99. Oh well. 444 has been the number that haunted me all this year. 444, huh? Let's see what 444 is. Yeah, Barbie, 1111 is something I see every single day without a doubt. If it's during the day or at nighttime. The number that I see the most is 555. But lately I've seen 222 a lot. I've seen 222 a lot this last couple weeks. And like almost every day, I see 555. All right, 444 is positive magic. Your prayers are heard. This number assures you that you are being heard. Your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers of protection. It may be a time of struggle, but you are led into the light by your guardians. Take a moment to thank your angels for the protective presence in your life. It's gonna haunt her because I told her that she's gonna have to say I see Marky. She was joking. She really wants to see me. Let me see something here. Let me see if they have like other like combination numbers in this book. See, they even have an angel number log, right? Look what they have in the back of the book. They have like this thing that says angel number, where you saw it, when you saw it, your emotion state at the time that you saw it. It's like, what the heck? Give me a second, guys. Yo. The original rhythm. Real rock, yeah. You got it? Yeah, I got it. All right, cool. Ready to do it today? Yeah, right now. Right now? All right, cool. Come on. Yeah. Respect, yo. Yes. Yeah, man. Bless. All right. That's my DJ buddy. He's going to do the song for me today. I was just thinking about that too. That's so weird. I met another guy on TikTok. He says he's been watching me play music. It's amazing how many people watch you and you don't even really know. Because TikTok's annoying. Like, it's kind of like here, like people, like there's 7 people in here right now, 8 people in here right now, and I only got a couple people talking. So some people just come in just to watch you, listen to you, look at you or whatever, or see what's whoever's around, and they don't talk, right? So TikTok's like the same thing. And when I got my laptop yesterday, right, it's got like I got I downloaded the TikTok Studio, right? And the TikTok Studio says how many people that are actually joined the live, how many people that are watching in the background, and like how many views you had or something like that. Whereas the phone doesn't show you that, right? So it's so weird, right? That I can see all of that now that I have the laptop running. So I'm like, yeah. Very appropriate gratitude. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Well, as long as the 444 means something. Hey Marilyn, thanks for the super chat. How you doing? We're gonna get a remix of the "I Got This Feeling." Eye is stalking me. There you go. And then the chorus will be, I see Marky. I see Marky. I see Marky. Hey Dan, how you doing, brother? This year has been a Leo convention around here. Dan was the only Leo around here. Then now I got Leo's son. I got Kitty. Oh, these damn Leos around here. Fucking Leos around here. It was bad enough I had Dan. Shit, now I got you guys too. And I only accepted Dan into my chat room because he's married to an Aquarius. So when he said to me, right, hey, yeah, I'm married to an Aquarius. So I accepted him because, I said, well, at least he's married to an Aquarius. So I have to accept his ass. He's been a good boy, so I ain't got no problems. I was hoping for some Lee Hus instead of Lee Us. Damn Lee Hus. All right, Marilyn, you said, what does CT think? Yes, Dan, you be very proud of your sis. Go look at her videos. She actually made real food for once. She's gonna say, "Well, Mark, now I can't." Okay. you were right, Dan. You must be psychic on Tuesdays. Oh shit. All they need now is another Leo, and I'll start fucking. I'll be like, oh god, please no. Okay, well, this person, CT, thought that this event probably would have been bad or a risk. And if this event didn't bring in too much, of a gain, then they probably lost a bit, maybe, or they maybe have thought this. This person also could be somebody who like makes mistakes, and they were vulnerable to this event and to like everyone around them. But this person can be generous at times. But the thing is they feel like you were the right person to have at the event. They felt like you were patient and you bring things together and you managed it well and you made the adjustments you had to make and you were a good influence. And overall, this person probably feels that they were too precautious and too like maybe scared maybe or like just anxious at the time. And their desire is to like recover from this event because they put like a lot of activity into it and put whatever they wanted into it, and it actually worked, I guess, from what the cards say. But I think this person was more of like scared that the event was going to go bad, like really bad. And if it did, I think they probably just made the best of it, of what happened, whatever happened. But as far as what they think about you, they think that you were the right person to have at the event. Like they don't have anything against you. Because you said, how do they think and feel about you? They feel good about you. They think that you did a good job, and they think that having you around was a good combination to have. And they felt like you bring things together and you were patient. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I got. And I feel like this person like is kind of like weak about the whole thing. Like they must be like stressed about it. They either have a lot of anxiety over it, or they're stressed about it, or they just like maybe if they didn't have you, they probably would have been fucked. So yeah, that's probably why he probably is glad that you're there because he fucked up. So if you did your job and he thinks that you did your part, but he feels like he probably didn't. Because you're asking me about how he thinks about you, right? So he thinks that you did your thing. But Yeah, because I get that this person is very like they did some foolish things and they probably were generous at first, but or they kind of like maybe I don't know, like were they knew that they made a mistake, but they needed you to fix it. So I think that with you, he was happy that you did what you had to do to fix his fuck up, maybe. But you're saying he fucked up and he knows you're angry with him, so that means you must have saved the day. At least that's what it's saying here, that he feels like you did your part and you did what you had to do, but it looks like he risked something and he fucked up, or he didn't. He made a bad risk and it ended up being bad. But now he's gonna try and recover what he's lost, or recover how you feel about him. So don't be surprised if he like apologizes a lot to you, or comes to you and says, "Hey, look, I know I took a loss here. I know I fucked up. I know I made a mistake." But I think he wants to try and make it up to you, because I think he likes you, and I think he feels like you're somebody that can help him. Because I got the Hierophant reversed, and that's like a guy who is like makes mistakes. He can be very kind at times, and generous, but he can be foolish at sometimes and makes a lot of mistakes, and could be very vulnerable too. And I got the Ten of Pentacles reversed, which means like a risk, not making money off the event, or not doing like something that was supposed to be done. So yeah. So yeah, Marilyn, I would say he's probably gonna apologize and try and make things up to you. You're welcome, Marilyn. No problem. Thank you too. Yeah, I think he knows that, and I think he's gonna try and make it up to you. Even though you're very annoying with him, I think he still, cares that you are annoyed with him, and I think that he looks at you in a good way, especially if you like saved his ass or something like that. Whatever the case may be, you know, he's reversed, so that means obviously he did something wrong. But you come up upright in the card, so he doesn't think that you're bad. He knows he fucked up, obviously. So, but I feel like he's gonna come to you and give you an apology, at least. However you take it, that's up to you. And I just turned my phone on and it said 11:11. 11:11 right now. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. If you want me to kick his ass, I'll kick his ass for you. 111 where you are, mystical. And his wife too. Okay, we guys will get on there and beat them both up now. That's cool. This fool talking about Aquarius man can't even fight. See what I gotta put up with these Leos? Aquarians do a lot of talking. Yeah, we do. We do a lot of talking, yeah. We do. You're absolutely right. I do a lot of talking, but I walk the walk and talk my talk. I'm a real Aquarius. Marilyn and Glow's ganging up on me. A Leo and a Scorpio. I think Marilyn's a Scorpio, I believe. I can't remember. I think she is. No, she's a Pisces. Never mind. Pisces, yes. Yeah, Pisces. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Yeah, you're a Pisces. Pisces and Leo. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lionfish. She said Aquarius can't fight. She said Aquarius can't fight. Dang. I'll beat your ass. All right, let's see. Let me see if there's any Leos that know how to fight. Mike Tyson is June 30th, 1966, 59 years old. June 30th is not Leo. That's Cancer, right? Yeah. So one of the best fighters in the world is a Cancer, not a Leo. So yeah, that means that Leos can't fight either. Oh, see, there you go, Marilyn. Damn. Oprah can't fight. All right, give me a second. I just gotta open up this video and check it out real quick. I'm gonna mute my the Red Sox were losing 4-0 just now to the Houston Astros, aka Houston assholes. I'm so irritated. The Red Sox won the first game and they've lost the last two. They've started off like shit, but they're on the road trip. These idiots. Oh, now it's 9-1 to Houston Astros. Holy shit. Thank God I turned it off. These fucking idiots. These dumbasses, man. They pissed me off. Red Sox started so nice in the beginning and then they just lost the last 3 games. And now they're losing new 9-1 like a bunch of idiots. And I went and wore this shit for nothing. These idiots. All right, let me just mute this and let me check this guy's video, what he sent me. Oh yeah, she definitely can talk, yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm just reading what this guy sent me real quick. All right, cool. Ain't nothing I need to see. Cool. All right, sounds good, Marky. Oh, he did say Tuesday is a man of his word. I like people. Yeah, the Houston Astros are amazing. I knew they weren't going to beat. I knew the Red Sox weren't going to beat them. The Red Sox have a bunch of new guys anyway, so. But I still support my teams, win or lose. You know. Oh, that's good. I'm glad the Mariners beat the Yankees, so that way the Red Sox don't fall too far. As long as the Yankees lose, then that's good for us. If the Yankees and Toronto lose and Tampa Bay lose, then we're good. That's the division. So I'm just glad baseball is back. It's only the 4th and 5th game, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. So, Marilyn, you have a lot of Aquarius. But the question is, have you ever dated an Aquarius? I don't know if I've told you guys before, but when I first started coming on YouTube back in 2000 and I think 2011, I started coming on here, right? I remember I used to be watching all these videos, right? And I used to watch Tyler's Tarot, Rich Loop. I watched Secret Tarot. I used to be a part of all those channels and watching them all, and Minnow Pond. I used to watch all of those channels, right? And they used to do all the signs. And as soon as it came to Aquarius, all these women were in there. Fuck the Aquarius men. I hate Aquarius men. Aquarius men are cheaters. Aquarius men are manipulators. Aquarius men, I hate an Aquarius. I divorced my Aquarius. I just kept quiet in the background. I'm like, God damn. I was like, shit, these people hate Aquarius, man. I have no chance in the world on talking to any woman around here in any type of way. Because as soon as I say I'm an Aquarius, they're going to disown me. I'm getting blocked. So I never really, said my sign unless I really had to back then, because they was bashing Aquarius every single time. Every live and every different channel, they were bashing Aquarius, man. And I was like, holy shit. I was like, that's why I probably don't know no Aquarius guys, because I really don't. I don't really know too many Aquarius, man. I just know a handful of guys that are Aquariuses. And I'm like, damn, I ain't even done nothing wrong to these people. I'm not that type of guy. I don't disrespect women like that. And I was like, dang. I'm like, fuck. I felt like, disrespected in my own way. I'm like, shit, I ain't like that. I was like, well, I say, that's why I always tell people it's not really the sun, it's your experience you have with the sun. So I'm sure there's some women that like Aquarius guys. I mean, fuck. But I mean, I ain't done nothing wrong to nobody. Ain't no woman can say that I disrespected them. And I mean, well, you know what I mean? In a cheating sexual way. There's no woman that will ever be able to say that about me. I don't cheat on people. That's just fucking not right. But I ain't done nothing wrong. Not this Aquarius. I guess it's because I'm a double Aquarius, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, no one wants an Aquarius. Still are bashing, yes, whatever. Yeah, I know, right? Dan, welcome to the doormat club. Just wipe your feet all over my back. Yeah. Oh, you're a Cardinals fan, Barbie? Oh, that's cool. I watched the Cardinals play a long, long time ago. It was like, I think it was 1990 something. I watched the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cardinals, St. Louis Cardinals. It was so nice. I watched 2 games. I even took but I went to a soccer camp. I was about what, 13 or something like that. So it was 1990. Yeah, St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, I watched the game. It was them and the Phillies back in 1990. It was my first baseball game, and I was in Pottstown, Pennsylvania, at a soccer camp, and we all went to the game. I know, right, Tanya? Yes. The fuck is this shit? What is this crap? Oh, that's just a bullshit email. Nothing to be worried about. Cool. Yeah, I know. There's 11 signs better than Leo. The rest of the zodiac. The only thing that Leos have in common with Aquarius is that you're a fixed sign like us. That's why they put you in our category, so we could fix your asses. Pretty much, yeah, it is that, you know. I'm the type of person, I don't really care about somebody's sign too much, but if they show their sign in the way they act towards me, and I'll be like, oh, no wonder. Yeah, it happens all the time. It happened the other day. Somebody said something to me, and I was like, what's that person's sign? When were they born? And they were like, oh, they're an Aries, and I'm like, oh, no wonder. Fuck's sake. I was like, no wonder, because they said, oh, it's their birthday today. It was my sister. She was telling me about somebody, and I was like, oh, it's their birthday. And I was like, oh, they're in Aries. No wonder. No wonder. They're the way they are. That just explained it. Oh, nice, Barbie. That's good. You go, girl. That's nice. Go for it. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. That'd be nice to meet somebody you went to school with 100 years ago. Shit. And you're gonna meet in person. That's nice. That's cool, Barbie. You've been neutered. I can't get neutered yet. I might meet a nice Leo. Yeah. Oh, nice. That's a perfect place to meet up. Do you know his sign, Barbie? I know yours, but do you know his? Easter Sunday is this Sunday already. Fucking hell. Good Friday. He's a Leo? Oh, good Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. He's a Leo. He's a Leo ho. A Leo and a Libra. Oh, good Lord. Well, you know what they say, the air fuels the fire. That's why they love us air signs. Because without air to blow on their fire cannot, blow harder. Their fire can't get any higher without you know, the air. His biggest downfall is a Leo. Oh, shit. Dan's married to an Aquarius, and he's been with his Aquarius lady for quite some time. Right, Dan? Dan can defend the Leo and Aquarius combination in a marriage. What was I gonna do again? Do you know that a famous married long-term marriage, right? Leo and Aquarius does work, right? Obviously. Is that guy Ashton Kutcher or whatever the fuck his name is, and Mia Kunis. She's a Leo. I mean a Leo, and he's an Aquarius. That's one. Then it was Tom Hiddleston and Zaw Ashton. It's always a guy Aquarius and a woman Leo. And then it was Cleopatra and Julius Caesar Aquarius. Those are some of the couples, famous couples that were married to each other. And there's a few other ones here, but I don't know who these people are. But yeah, it's definitely opposites attract type of thing. But yeah. Yeah, see, look. Oh, Barbie, you don't need to lose 50 pounds. That's all right. It's more cushion for the pushing. You're just pleasantly plump. It's okay. It's all right. He might like all that. He might like you just the way you are. And if he doesn't, oh well. That's his problem. See that? Dan is the Leo man and the woman is Aquarius, see? And it still works. Who knows? I might meet a nice Leo woman and change my mind about Leos all around. You never know. You just never know. I know of a Leo and Aries couple. I know them. They've been together for 15 years, I think. He's an Aquarius and she's a Leo. Well, she's a Leo, but at least they're married. I know them. That's all that matters, Barbie. It's all good. What was I gonna say? Yeah. I'm trying to think of other couples that I know. I can't remember too many people. Well, my sister that got divorced, she's a Sagittarius and he was a Capricorn. And they lasted 24 years and that went down the drain. And my brother and his ex-wife were both Cancers. And they were both born 2 days away from each other and it still didn't work. So even the same sign didn't work. Because my brother was married to a Cancer, didn't work. My sister was a Sag and she married a Capricorn, didn't work. My mom is a Capricorn and my dad was a Libra. So Libra and Capricorn worked 60 something years. My mom was married to my dad for 60 something, well, for 58 years, but they knew each other for 62 years or 63 years or something like that altogether. So Libra and Capricorn were my mom and dad. And then my sister, my oldest sister's an Aries, and her husband is May 5th, I think, or May 4th or something like that. So he's a Taurus. So yeah, Taurus, two bullheaded idiots. No, he's not a Taurus. He's not a Taurus, is he? Is he? Yeah, he's a Taurus, yeah. I think, yeah. Yeah, Taurus is May 5th, right? Yeah. Yeah, May 4th. May 4th is Taurus, yeah. Never mind. I keep getting them mixed up. Yeah, Taurus and Aries is my oldest sister and her husband. So that's my family marriage situations. So yeah. All my nephews are all different signs too. The oldest is a Cancer. The next one is a Libra. Then the next one is a Gemini. Then Aquarius. And then Scorpio, Virgo. Speaking of Virgo, hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? The youngest is the Virgo. He's always with me every day. He's my fave. Only because he's the youngest. I usually favor the youngest one. He bought me lunch today. You're laying down finally? Oh, that's good. I'll be over in a minute. I'm doing good. I had a good day so far. All's good in the hood. All's good in the hood. I'm sorry. I can talk to Virgo like that. See, me and her, we guys are good. I always tell her, when she gets in trouble with these men, to take a screenshot of me, put it on her wallpaper on her phone, to make other men jealous, and say that I'm her man, and she's coming to Bermuda to get away from them all. I hook her up. I hook up all the ladies like that. I always tell the ladies, look, you want to make your man jealous? Just take a screenshot of me, put it on your wallpaper on your phone, and just hit it when you're around them or something. And then when they see it, they're like, who's that? That's my man. He's in Bermuda. I'm going to go visit him. Then they're going to be like, wait, you can't go to Bermuda. No, I want you. I need you. No, please don't go to him. See, that's how you get your man. That's how you get your man back. Or that's how you make a guy jealous. You got to say you're leaving the country. And if you say Bermuda, they're going to be like, damn it. Shit. Once she goes Bermuda, she's going to get caught in the Bermuda Triangle. And she ain't coming back. Damn it, I got to get away from that guy. Yeah, I guess that must bring the Leo out of me, I guess. I don't know. That's right. Block and delete and F off and see you later. Well, my first love was a Leo. That's who I went to the prom with. She was my high school sweetheart, and then she became a Leo shortly thereafter, and still is. But yeah. It's all good. It's all good. And then I used to date an Aries for a bit. She was my neighbor. I used to date her. She was an Aries. Her birthday is coming up. And it's so weird because I dated an Aries I dated a Leo, and then after I dated the Leo, I was dating a Sagittarius as well. All in school time. Like before I left school, I dated Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Those are my three girlfriends in high school. Throughout school, was all fire signs. And then, and then after school, when I started working and shit, I can't remember her actual birthday. I don't know her birthday. I can't remember when her birthday is. I have to find out when her birthday is. There was a girl I dated for a while. I can't remember her birthday, to be honest. That's pretty sad. But yeah, yeah. And then after that, after her, I dated a Pisces. Probably like a year. I dated a Pisces girl, and then she went to school, and then that was it. And she ended up marrying an Aquarius. To be honest, my Pisces girlfriend for a year, she married an Aquarius. She met him here in Bermuda and then moved away for good. I still speak to her and shit. Yeah, she married an Aquarius guy. She got 3 kids. I still speak to her. She's cool. Um, and then after that, I dated 2 more Sagittariuses after that. And I was like, what the fuck is it with these fire signs? And then I'd say probably in 2008, I dated an Aquarius very briefly. She was really nice. Her birthday was 4 days after mine. We had like a big double birthday party. We had tons of fun. Then her dad got sick and she went back to her country. And I never saw her ever since. And I was like, oh, well, typical Aquarius. So I've dated Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Pisces that I know of. I can't remember the other girl. I can't remember her sign. I can't remember what the fuck her sign is. Actually, let me see if I can find out. Let me look her up on Facebook real quick, see if she's here. I don't have her as a friend, nor do I want her as a friend. Let me see if I can. I gotta find out her name now. I know her last name now. She might not be on Facebook. Nope, she's not on Facebook. I don't see her. I typed in her name, but it's not on here. Let me see if her maiden name. Let me see. Nope. Oh, that definitely ain't her. No, she's way on it. Never mind. All right, yeah, I'll probably have to ask my sister so I can find out what her sign is. Ho. Okay, Barbie. I'm happy that you're going on a Easter Sunday date with your Leo. Make sure you cleanse his sins when you go to church. You dump some holy water on his ass. Golly said, I never date an Aries. Yeah, you don't want to. But it's weird because I can be friends with Aries women, but more than that, more than friends, it becomes a problem. It's so weird. I take them as a challenge. The Aries women are a challenge to me. In a relationship, they are, but as friends, they're not. I don't really mind having them as a friend, but more than that is a problem. Because then they want to boss you around and act like they run your life, and that ain't fucking happen. Hell no. You telling me what to do, woman? Get your ass cracking. And then I tried dating a cancer girl, and probably like 2 years ago. No, actually no. In 2022, 2023, I tried dating this cancer woman that lives in my neighborhood, and she was not my type. She isn't my type. And I said, let me try, I feel like she likes me. We talk a lot. We've been on a few little, dates here and there around the neighborhood. You know, we've had a lot of conversations. I said, well, I'll see how it goes. I'll be her friend for now. And then she just switched up and just did some dumbass shit. And I was like, yep, there you go, Mark. You should have went with your first instincts of her. No. And then she did some dumbass shit, and I haven't spoke to her like a lot since. And now when I see her, I just drive right across her like she's not even there, and I just say hi until I just go. And I drive right across there, and she must be like, "Fuck, Mark, just like don't even speak to me no more." But what do you expect? You act like an idiot. So I don't want nothing to do with you. Your dramatic water sign ass. Yeah, I would say so, Barbie. There you go. Dan, as long as you're willing to be the hen, I wouldn't go that far, Barbie, but yeah. Don't give them too much credit. They're in here. Now, I'll be honest. It's not, to me, it's never the sign, even though I talk like sometimes it is, but I tease the sign thing, but it's usually the character of the person. The person. Now you're good, Barbie. I agree, Gala. I agree, definitely. What's your sign again, Gala? I'm sorry, I didn't remember. I don't. There's certain people I remember their signs, and there's some people I don't remember. I don't remember yours. I can't remember what the heck you said last time. Oh yes, right. You are an Aries. See, we guys are cool. I can have Aries friends. See, it's nice. But if I were to date you, it'll probably be a mess. You know, you'd probably be like, "Look, Mark, you need to do this, this, and this." I'll be like, "Look, sweetheart, that ain't gonna fucking happen." You're like, "All right, well, no coochie for a month. All right, that's cool. It's all good. I can go without." You'd be like, "You need to do this, this, and this." I ain't doing shit, woman. Yes, you are. Right now, Mark. Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing you. Now, Aries women, I've always had a bond with Aries women. I ain't gonna lie. I always have a good bond with Aries women. I just some of them have ruined my faith in them and my love for them. Like they just the last Aries woman I had, she was probably one of the worst women I've ever dealt with in my life. And she turned me off from even trying to be with another Aries again. 'Cause I've dated like two or three Aries in my lifetime, and all three were a fucking pain in my ass. They were demanding, they lied, they were sneaky, and they kept secrets. And one of them even said to me, "Some things are best unsaid." And when she said that to me, I was like, "Well, there you go. You are the definition of a liar and the devil in disguise if you said that right to my face. Oh, there you go. I know you're a lying bitch now." The first Aries I dated, she was terrible. The second one I dated, she was okay, but still weird. And the third one was the strikeout. I was like, fuck these Aries, damn women, fucking idiots. Sick and tired of them. But the Sagittarius women that I dated, they were cool, but same thing. They just like keep secrets, don't tell you any, won't be honest, just doing dumb shit, sneaky ass shit, just stupid ass shit, man. It's like it's weird. Like people just can't be loyal and faithful and honest. They just have to do dumb shit, which is weird. But yet everybody's sitting there talking about Aquarius men. Meanwhile, I ain't even done nothing. I'm innocent. My sister is a Sagittarius and her best friend is a Leo. And they've been best friends forever. As long as I can remember. They're still cool with each other till today. Your female Aries friends in the younger days were toxic as hell. Maybe that's how I learned not to be like them. Yeah, there you go. Well, I don't really remember any Aquarius guys. I know one Aquarius guy in Bermuda, and he actually dated the same Leo that I dated. And it didn't work out for him either. And then the Aquarius guy that I knew that was with my Pisces girlfriend, he married her. And then I don't really know too many other Aquarius guys personally. And I didn't even know those two guys personally. I just knew of them. Like I knew them, but I wasn't really like their friends or anything. And then there's my friend that comes in here from time to time. He's an Aries. I mean, not Aries, Aquarius. He's an Aquarius, but I don't see him much. Shit, I can't even remember anybody else. I don't really have any other Aquarius guy friends. Women friends, yeah. I have a few women friends that are Aquariuses in here. Oh yeah, the free clinic, my bad. I'd sit in the waiting room, bro. Maybe a man have medical insurance. There you go. Tanya's always worried about that medical insurance. She needs a man that's got money, medical insurance, and at least, you know, short and thick does a trick. That's weird. I don't really have any Aquarius like male friends. I don't. I don't know any. My closest friends are a Taurus and a Scorpio. Oh, and the only other Aquarius I know is my nephew. My nephew, he's 19, and he's in Aquarius, February 10th. He's very smart. He's in college right now. He's very, very smart, man. He's a cool kid. I'll see him on Sunday. That's about it. Isn't that weird sometimes? Like you're one sign and you don't really like know anybody to get along with that's the same sign. I don't know if you guys have that same thing, you know. But Taurus and Scorpio is my best friends. My Taurus cousin, he's my best friend. I've known him my whole life since I was a kid. And I'm still very close with him. We guys work together and we have a ball. We talk pure shit. We did a lot together as friends. So he's probably my best friend, Taurus. And his birthday is the end of April. And then what my next best friend, he's a Scorpio. He's in November. And I never really thought about it until, I started doing all of this. And I said, shit, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius are fixed signs. And I said, well, I don't really have like a Leo guy friend that like I'm close with here in Bermuda. I'm like, I don't. But I said, at least, my best friends are Taurus and Scorpio. And I said, that's so weird. And my sister, she's a Sagittarius, and she's on the cusp. She's the 23rd of November, and the 22nd of November is Scorpio, right? I believe. And so she's on the cusp. So she's more of a Scorpio than like a, Sagittarius type of thing. That's probably why her and I get along. And my Scorpio nephew, he's one of my favorites, and we're pretty much the same. We're competitive. We love sports. We talk a lot of shit. We always dispute each other, and we laugh like crazy and talk a lot of shit and make each other laugh. So he's the one that's in college. He's back now. We had dinner today, and we were talking shit. I love my nephews. They mean so much to me. I just love talking shit to them. I miss them being young, like 5 and 6 years old, when I was teaching them how to do things and they were learning for the first time about things. But now that they're older in their, teenage years and adulthood, like it's so nice talking like shit and swearing and saying things about, coochies and everything, and talking about sex and fucking sports and everything else and everything under the sun. It's crazy how life changes and you get to talk to your kids or your nephews in a adulthood way. It's so weird. But at the same time, it's fun. I miss them being young. All right, Dan. Sounds like an Aquarius, needing that cuddles. I like to spoon too. Take care, bro. Air and fire, we have fun, but short bursts, not long bursts. And water, we can be quite draining. Yeah. Yeah, I get along with most fire signs and fire people and shit. We have fun. But like I said, the Scorpio and Taurus are my best friends, and my sister Sagittarius. So that's fire, water, and earth. So I can get along with all of them. It's not a problem. It's more of the character, the person is who I like. Exactly. Exactly. Yep. The most trouble I've ever had in my life with a specific sign is Capricorn men and Leo men are the worst in my lifetime. Those are the men I've had the most problems with. Is Leo men, Capricorn men. And women, I've probably had the most problems with Aries women, and I wouldn't say any other sign really of women. I really haven't had any. Otherwise, Aries, there's no other like women I really don't I hate. I don't really hate Aries women. I just hate the ones that are, you know, biatches. But men, I have more problem with in the zodiac than I do women. Women, I get along with pretty much all of them except for Aries. Like I said, Aries women as friends is fine, but more than that, it might be a problem. It might not be a problem for every single one, but most of the ones I've been with have been a pain in the ass. Now, Aries men, the only thing I don't like about an Aries man is they complain a lot. They complain, they boast about themselves, and they really ain't shit. That's the only thing I don't like about Aries men. They lie. A lot of I know two Aries men that like are they think that they're the best at everything, and they say they have money, but they really don't. And if they do have money, they spend it all, and they're secretive, and they act like they're so great, and then when they meet someone that's greater, they bow down for a bit, and then they don't want to be around you because you're better than them, right? So they would rather be around less effective people than they are. Yeah, exactly. I'm the pain in the ass. Hell no. I don't do nothing. I'm the nicest guy you'll ever meet. All I want is to have fun and laugh and talk shit. If you were in here last night, everybody would tell you that's who I am. I like talking a lot of shit and having fun and making everybody laugh and laughing myself. I'm not the type of person that I'm not the type of person to disrespect people. Now, if you disrespect me, then you better be prepared with a lot of armor because I'm coming for you. I'm gonna diss the shit out of you. You know. So, but I'm the nicest person you ever meet. I'll do anything for you, but don't disrespect me. Fuck that shit. I take that shit personally. Yep, there you go, Gala. See, you agree with my Aries and Aries men interpretation. This damn Leo, she don't give up. Look, you're the common denominator, and I was in here last night. Duh. That's why I said if anybody was in here last night, they know we had a lot of fun. See? That's the type of person I am. Just like Marilyn said just a while ago, see, Aquarius man like to talk a lot. Aquarius people talk too much. They like to talk, talk, talk. And then if we don't talk, they say, "Oh, is something wrong? Are you okay? You're quiet. Is everything okay? Is something wrong?" So then you make us want to talk more because if not, you're gonna be like, "Is something wrong?" That happened to me today. I spoke to my friend today online. We video chatted. I did a reading for her, and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" She goes, "Oh, I just feel like you might be off, like something's wrong." I'm like, "You know what's wrong? I'm sick and tired of people But I said it's not affecting me. I'm okay. I'm just tired of bullshit. I said I'm always got to do a whole pile of dumbass shit all the time. You know what happened today? I'll tell you what happened today. My nephew, right? As you guys know, I don't know if you guys know, but I renovated my sister's bathroom and it's finished. And the only thing we need is a wall mirror to put on the wall. That's the last thing left. And in Bermuda, we couldn't find a mirror that's big enough for the space and has a black frame to go around it. Right? Good night, Virgo. Take care, sweetie. So then I'm going to, my nephew says, please, bro, we have to go and get this damn mirror today. Right? I need a mirror. I can't stand taking a shower and then coming out and then I can't even see myself to brush my teeth and my hair. It's fucking bullshit. Mom's busy. So being that I'm off of school, let's go and we guys will go get one, please. I'm like, all right, yeah, we guys can go, no problem. So my plan was to do other things, but I ended up going to the city. We went to 3 different places and no one had a big enough mirror with the black border, right? The black frame. And that's the only thing that would look nice in that bathroom if it had, the black frame. So we found one that's big enough, but it had a wooden brown frame and it would not look good in that bathroom. So my nephew says, "Hey bro, I really love this mirror. It's like big enough and it's the right size. Do you think that you can, paint this frame black for me and we'll just get this one?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can do that." So I bring it home, I put it in my workshop, and I put 2 coats of black paint on it. And then I said, I'm going to let it dry. And then tomorrow morning, I'll put a 3rd coat on it. And then I'll hang it up so he can have his mirror tomorrow. See? I always got to do some bullshit. There's never nothing simple. And that's why I get irritated because in Bermuda, there's very limited things that you can get, and they never have shit that you want. It's very rare that we can get things that we want. I mean, there's certain things that you can always get, but if you want something like that, it's like you have to go through hell to get it. And I could have went to like maybe 2 other places, but my nephew was like, "Look, I really want this one. I just want you to. I know you know how to paint things, bro. So just paint it for me, please." And I said, "I'll do it for him. I don't care. It's his bathroom. It's the boys' bathroom. They want a mirror with a black frame to match everything." So I said, "Fuck it." So then when I got home and we put it up in the place to look at it, the oldest one said, "Fuck it, don't paint it. Just put it up. Who gives a shit?" And I was like, "I can't." And my youngest one was like, "No, man, it's got to be black. It'll look better. And plus, mom's not gonna want it brown. It won't match anything in here. It has to be black." And bro said he'll paint. They call me bro, right? So, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll paint it." So I took it in there and painted it. Gave it 2 coats. And tomorrow I'll put the final one and then hang it up tomorrow. So see the story of my life. See this shit I gotta do. I mean, it's nothing serious. You know what I mean? Painting it was easy. It's something that I know how to do very well. So, and then we went to the paint shop to go get the black spray paint. And we went to the counter and we went to go look for the spray paint. All they had was black metal spray paint and none for wood. So then I said to my nephew, I said, "Look, I'm not going to spray it. I'm going to paint it by hand with a brush." And I had black paint left over home from painting the cabinets in the workshop. I have plenty of paint, so I didn't even have to buy any. I said, "I'll just paint it by hand. It's more work, but I don't care. It's not that bad." So it only took me like 20 minutes to paint it twice. But actually, I have a picture of it here. What's this message I got here? shit. Cool. All right, let me see. That's the mirror right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I put tape on the inside so I don't muck it up. But that's the brown mirror. I gotta paint it black. When I finish it, I'll show you guys. It looks good though. My nephew says he likes it. Then yesterday I went to my friend's sneaker store and I got these two pairs of sneakers for $100, 50 each, New Balance. My nephew is like, yeah, I rate it. It's nice. I said, these are my first pairs of New Balance. The black ones are for work and the purplish ones are for, matching some of the shit that I have. So I got some deals yesterday. And the King Charles from England, he's coming to visit Bermuda from April 30th to May 2nd. Bermuda is delighted to announce that His Majesty King Charles III will visit Bermuda. This jackass. King idiot. Oh, hey, Christy. You like the purple one? Yeah, the purple ones are nice. It's like purple, yellow, darker purple, black, and like it's got the beige outline. I've always wanted those, to be honest. I eyed them up one time, but they were too expensive at the time. Then I ended up getting them for $50, which is a miracle. How you doing, Christy? Yeah, I love purple. I have a purple tracksuit. I have a purple hoodie, shirts. I don't have purple pants. One time I was dressed up as purple on here and I said, look at me looking like Barney around here. And I forget who was in here, but they was cracking up. I called myself Barney. I was looking like him. You probably wear them? Yeah. Women can wear them. They're not meant for just men. I'm size 11, so I don't know if you're size 11. I'll let you wear them. If you're size 11, I'll hook you up. I'll let you borrow 'em. Honestly, I have too much fucking sneakers and too much hats, too much clothes. And they say you can never have too much. Well, guess what? I have too much. I have way too much. A lot of it's been gifted to me from people on here from back in the day. You know. Yeah, that's what people. That's what people always say when I in winter time when I wear hoodies. One of my friends says, "I want to borrow some of your hoodies. You got too many." I was like, "Yeah, you can have. You can borrow them. It's cool." I have so many sneakers that I haven't even worn, and they're still in the boxes. And my nephew goes, "Hey, let me run those, man." I had some white Air Forces. I don't know if you guys know what white Air Forces is. I'm sure you do. It's like an all white Nike sneaker, and his got all messed up, and he's the same size as me, size 11. And he says, "Hey, bro, can I have them?" I was like, "Yeah, you can have them." I said, "I have my other white ones. It's cool. You can have those." So he took them. I gave them to him. I've given him a few pairs here and there. My other nephew, I gave his the Aquarius one. I give he's the same size as me too. I give him sneakers. My brother. Sometimes when I get fed up with sneakers, I'll just give them away. But I have like brand new ones still in the box that I haven't even worn yet. I'm going out next weekend on the 11th, I think. Is it the 11th? I'm going to a party, a DJ competition. My friends are begging me to go. They're like, "You gotta come, man. You have to come." I was like, "Yes, man. I'll come. Take it easy. I'll come down there. I wouldn't mind watching a DJ competition." No, yeah, it's the 11th. It's on Saturday. I thought it was the 11th. Yeah, it's the 11th. Oh shit! It's April Fool's Day. It's already April 1st here at midnight, 12:15. April 1st, April Fools. OMG. Yeah, my hat collection is ridiculous, to be honest. Yeah, it's bright as shit outside here. It's affecting my sleeping patterns. That's about it. Giving me a lot of dreams. It's not making me feel like any type of weirdness, but it's making my sleeping patterns go nuts. Oh my god. Oh boy. You're feeling it? Well, I'm sorry that you're feeling it. I mean, the full moon can affect people. I think it's a new moon in Aries or a full moon in Aries. I don't even know what it is. Let me see. The full moon is right now. The April full moon, traditionally known as the pink moon, is set to reach its peak illumination of the night of April 1st. Astronomically, the moon will be officially full at 10:12, appearing in the constellation Virgo near the bright star Spica. So apparently, it's a full moon in Virgo. My moon is in Virgo. So I guess that's what it says. April 1st, 2026. Full moon in Virgo. It says appearing in the constellation Virgo. So I guess that's what it is. So that's good for me, I guess. What to avoid during the new moon? What during a full moon, things to avoid. Starting new projects, major life decisions, or engaging in intense conflicts. As the high energy emotional atmosphere can lead to poor judgment, chaotic outcomes, is considered a time of reflection and releasing negativity after taking a drastic action. Oh boy. So don't do that. It's a Libra full moon. Then why the hell did it just say uh Virgo? This thing's dumb as shit. It says it right here. Appearing in the constellation Virgo. I don't know. That's some bullshit. Let me see. I'll take you guys' word for it, of course. You're not on the right year. It just said April 1st, 2026. You think I can't read because I'm an Aquarius? Damn, Leo. And this is 1 hour ago they put it up. Look. I even take a picture of it and show you because you think I was born yesterday. Must be an April Fool's joke, I guess. Look. See what that says? It says the moon will be officially full at 10:12 EDT, appearing in the constellation Virgo near the bright star Spica. I'm just reading what it says. Okay? I don't really give a shit where it is, but you know, I could care less. Yeah, it is a Libra. It says this year the pink moon falls in Libra, according to Thomas, whoever the fuck Thomas is. Libra is an air sign and the seventh sign of the zodiac. Duh. So why would it say what it said earlier? That don't make no sense. So according to Thomas, it's in Libra. I don't give a shit who Thomas is. Fucking what? What makes Thomas so great? Fuck face. It must be. I I don't know. Not my problem. All I know is Thomas said that it's in Libra. That's good. Libra's a good thing. She's a low vibrational Leo. At least she admits it. She says she's doing good, just low energy. See, she's a low vibrational Leo. Yeah, she says I drain her energy. And why are you here then if I drain your energy? The reason you come in there because you feel more energy when you're around an Aquarius. Because I shower you with my water bearer energy. See, every time I come in there, I make you laugh, make you happy, make you feel like you're the lion in the jungle sometimes. And all the while you're not. You know, it's okay. If I make you feel better energy, that's good. Yeah, there you go, Gala. She be sleeping all damn day. She be lazy as shit. Don't be ordering no shit around here. Don't be sending no other team to my house. That shit's gonna trash you, gonna waste your money. I wash my fucking van with it. Okay, yeah. Whenever you go live, I'll be there. Next year when you go live, you be bullshitting. You another one of those damn Leos that be bullshitting all day. I do this, I do that. Let me show you a cool deck. I know you like decks and stuff. It said deck, not D. You want to see a cool deck? See, I actually get gifts from people unlike you, right? See that? The Dungeons and Dragons Tarot deck. And then I got your deck, look. See, that's you right here, and that's your man. Beetlejuice. These are real decks. You can't handle what it is. Too much for you. Of course he is. He has no choice. You make food. He's gonna come. See this deck, look. That's the back of the card. And it's got it's like a vinyl card. And that's like one of the images there. 7 of intelligence. And this is the Knight. It's a pretty cool deck. This is the Hermit. This is Glow Cooking. They make a cool sound, look. They're not that big. They're too big for you. I know you don't like big things. They go. It's a nice deck. It comes with a book and gives you their meanings of the tarot. Yeah. It's a nice deck. It was gifted to me by my lovely friend. I get gifts like that, you know. That's what happens when you're a good Aquarius. And the Beetlejuice deck is pretty cool too. I'm not a real Beetlejuice fan, but I think he's a crackhead. But whatever. This is what they look like. It pertains to the movie, obviously. It's the Six of Cups. And here is Glow again. This is Leo's son, Le. She's looking in the mirror and she sees another person. That's what happens when she wakes up every day. Yeah. It's the crane coming up to the house and shit. It's pretty cool cards, not bad. They're nice cards. It's the Queen of Wands. Yeah, that's how it looks in the cards, but not in real life. Shit. Yeah, these are two nice, cool decks I was gifted. Very nice decks. What do you guys think is the most powerful way to pull cards? Well, it all depends on who's shuffling. Because you have some people that abuse the cards, which I don't agree on. Like they shuffle them really, really hard until something pops out. And I don't agree on that. But if it works for you and your readings work, then I guess Spirit says, well, this crazy ass person is, I have to give them the answers because they're doing the right things, but they just shuffle like a maniac and the cards pop out all over the place and she's picking them up. So fuck it, I'll give her the answers. I'll just try and go like that real quick and, you know, put one down there that works. That's one thing I don't like people doing, and I don't care to do, is abuse the cards and shuffle them very fast to get a pop out. Now, if you shuffle them regularly and you get a pop out, then that's okay. But when you're like, oh my God, pop out, pop out. Like I see some people do that, and I'm like, oh my God, who the fuck taught you how to shuffle? I don't like that. That's just stupid. Now, if you do it, you know, casually and it pops out, okay, fine. I agree with that, right? And people who shuffle too much, they think that by doing that, they're getting, you know, a better answer, or they're like gonna get the best answer by shuffling for a whole 20 minutes. That to me is dumb too. And then you get people who abuse their cards, like bending them in all different directions and acting like some fucking Las Vegas casino fucking card shuffler. It's just unnecessary, to be honest. But to each their own, whatever works. Like if your readings work and people come back and say you were right, then hey, whatever. Like it's all good. Like I said, everybody has their ways, but me, those are the things I disagree on. Me, I shuffle fast, make it happen, I pull 3 cards and I use the bottom one as my reference, and that's it. Sometimes if you see me reshuffle, it's just because I want to get more information for that person, because I like to give information to people who get constant readings. So I'll give them more information. Or if somebody like gets a reading for the first time, I'll pull more cards just to give them more information because they're my first timer. But it all depends on the person or the question. I might pull more cards, I might not. But I just do that. Some people pull like 10, 15 cards and all that shit. That's unnecessary too. That's gonna like go above and beyond. When you pull like 10 cards for one question, if somebody says, uh, you know, how is my work week gonna go for the next 7 days? And you pull like 15 cards, that's just like ridiculous. It's unnecessary. Like that's just some bullshit. Like pulling 15 cards to answer one question is kind of dumb, but whatever. You're just gonna keep confusing shit. And then you're gonna pull another one because you have to clarify shit, or you're gonna pull another one because the person's gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about? The first 3 cards, you said everything's gonna be fine. Oh, but then I got the 9 of Swords and the 10 of Swords. Oh fuck. Okay. Now you got the Ace of Swords. So that says that cancels that out. When somebody says that shit, I want to knock the fucking shit out of 'em. Like just leave this shit alone. You don't need all them damn cards to be asking, answering no fucking question. Fuck you gonna do? Pull the whole goddamn deck just to answer something? I pull in consecutive order. So whatever, when I stop shuffling, I pull one, two, three, and then I flip the deck over and I use the bottom card. So whatever's on the bottom, I definitely use. But as soon as I stop shuffling, I go one, two, three, and that's it. But if I shuffle the cards and I get a pop out, I won't use it. I never use pop outs. Never. And the reason for that is because I used to be a card shark back in the day. I used to play euchre, rummy, spades, and I used to have battles with other people and have teams. I used to be very competitive playing, euchre and all that and card games. And I used to win a lot. And I had always had a thing with cards. And whenever we got shuffled and a card popped out, we always had to put it back in the deck because that card has to go to somebody, right? Even if it went to me and I was going around like that to shuffle the cards and give it to all 4 people, we have to put the card back. You see what I'm saying? So I know pulling tarot cards and playing cards is 2 different things, right? But to me, my mentality has always been put the card back in and put it back in the deck. You see what I'm saying? So whether it pops out any type of way, whether it goes on the floor, right here, upright, reverse, whatever, face up, face down, I don't give a fuck. It goes right back in the deck. I don't care. Because that's how I've always been, taught to do it. And that's how I've always been doing it since day one. Leo son, she knows she is. She's a bullshitter. She thinks she's a psychic, but she's not. She thinks she's a card reader, but she's not. She's just some woman on the internet that pulls cards and hopes and prays that it's gonna work. You know. She still says the Fool card, uh, take a risk and jump off that fucking cliff. She be bullshit, you know. I'll teach her if she needs any pointers or whatever. That's why she comes in here to learn from the best. And she says, "Look, I don't take reversals." She doesn't like it from behind. See, she says she don't like it reversing. She don't want to, flipping and reversing. She ain't about that life. See, she's a Leo, so they're lazy. They don't want to read this. I don't want to read reversals. Gala, I believe that to a certain point. You know, it's to each their own. Like if you go to a psychic that takes jumpers and like I can go to a psychic that does everything that I don't like and they can still read me like a book. You see what I mean? So I'm not disrespecting anybody by saying this and what my preference is and what I think and what I don't think. But the whole thing is my style and my way is not that way. I'm against it, but all because I don't do it. But I'm against it because I've seen people do it and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like what the fuck is that about? Like, why are you fucking shuffling the cards like a fucking maniac? Like there's a I don't know if you guys know her. I don't mean no disrespect to her, but I'm gonna talk about her. Hold on a second. Let me just close this door. There's a woman. She's an Aquarius. I don't know if she still does tarot. I have no idea. But I used to watch her back in the day. It was called Tarot by Dana. She's a very pretty woman. She's an Aquarius. She has really long hair and she sits in a chair. And she has a round, small table and she's in her bedroom. And she does all the signs. And honest to God, when I first went in there and I saw her shuffle, I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And how the hell can you be an Aquarius? And I was shocked to see her do this the whole life. And it took like 3 hours for her to get through the whole zodiac. You know why? Because she takes the cards and she goes like this. And then all these cards fly out. And she's pulling her hair back. She's cutting down on the floor. She's grabbing the cards. Oh yeah, Aries, you got this, and this. And then she'll go back. She'll put all the cards there on the table, and she'll be like, "Oh, that's too much. We're gonna shuffle them again." And poof. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how the hell are you supposed to do that shit? Like, and I'm like, this woman, I can't watch this. This is like unbearable to watch. How the fuck you want me to watch you? I'm an Aquarius, so I need to watch you watch the Aquarius reading after you're finished because there's no way in hell I'm gonna be there for 2.5 hours watching you pick up cards every damn time you shuffle. Hell no. Hey Joey, how you doing, my brownie twin? You good? Hey Fiona, how you doing? She still does reads? Yeah, I won't be going around there. To each their own, you know? I don't sometimes I shuffle for a while if I'm talking to somebody like if I'm talking to you guys in here and like I'm there like doing my thing, you know, I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Her last live was February 26th, so that was over a month ago. So and if you watch her, she like completely destroys her cards. It's fucking nuts. Yeah, I'm in yellow. Yeah, I'm channeling my inner big bird. There you go. Yeah, it's too much. It's like some people on here are just like they just go above and beyond. I mean, I know I talk shit about a lot of people that read on here. It's because the reason I talk shit about people and how they do things because I believe and I know for a fact that spirit does not give a fuck about what your style is. Spirit does not give a fuck about you shuffling cards like a maniac to get an answer. That's unnecessary. Shuffle the fucking cards, right? In a normal way and just pull the cards out of the deck. It's going to be right. You don't have to like go crazy. There's no need for that. You're not all you're doing is looking like a moron picking cards off of the floor. And all you're doing is looking like a moron with cards flying all over the place. That's not how you shuffle cards. Cards are not meant to be flying out of your hands and picking them up to get answers. That's like the stupidest shit you can ever do in your life. Believe me, it's unnecessary. Spirit would be like, yo, if I started doing that, I bet you my readings won't come true. Spirit be like, this fucking guy's on crack. Put them damn things down. It's unnecessary. There's a lot of unnecessary things to do, right? And trust me, I'm not a know-it-all, and I'm not gonna tell you what to do, right? And today when I was in Panda's room and she lit up her Palo Santo, the first thing she said was Mark's gonna laugh at me because I'm clearing the energy with the Palo Santo. Because she heard me say that it's unnecessary to use those things to clear energy. You just have to be so confident in spirit's power for you that it doesn't matter what you do, you know. But when I say things like that, sometimes people get upset at me and they realize that if I do this in front of Mark, maybe he's going to be dissing me. I'm not going to diss you. I'm just going to say I'm just telling you that I used to do it too. I can show you. I have sage, Palo Santo 6. I got all sorts of candles, all that bullshit. But I realized that I don't have to do that. Spirit even told me it's unnecessary. All you got to do is believe and you'll receive whatever message you need. That's what it's all up here. Yeah, she does, Fiona. I'm not disrespecting her as a person. She's a good reader and a good person. She knows what she's doing. The only thing I don't like about her is she aggressively shuffles. I don't know if she still does it. I don't know. I haven't looked at her for years. But she used to be one of my favorite readers until the day she started like shuffling so aggressive that all the cards were falling off the ground, and she was saying that spirit's trying to get you the message, and I'm like, I ain't got no time for this. If you were linked to spirit, you wouldn't do this dumbass shit. I just think that some readers they want you to like think that it's necessary to be a dumbass online. I do basic shit and get whatever I need. It's that simple because my belief in spirit is all I really need, you know? And I think that people that do whatever they want, they do whatever they want. It's fine. I used to sage, I used to do all of that stuff, but it's just unnecessary to me because your belief should mean everything. Your belief is free. All those things you buy is it's what you buy, what you want. I'm just very believely. I'm a believer, so I don't feel like I need those things. You know. Now, people who clear the energy and do all that shit, their readings can come true just like mine or whoever else's, and they could be the best psychic in your to for you. And they do all the things that all the things I tell you that I don't like. They could be doing it, and they could be better than me for you, and that's great. I'm glad. Fine. But me personally, I just don't believe that I need to do all those things to do the same job. That's all I'm saying. I'm not disrespecting anybody's style. I'm just saying I think it's unnecessary, especially aggressive shuffling. It's just no. This is too much. I ain't fucking up my cards and bending down every 5 minutes to go pick shit up off the ground. That ain't happening. I'll be so fucking tired. That's why everybody's drained when they do readings. Because you're sitting there going like this and like, oh my God, I'm so drained. I have no energy. I got to go to sleep now. Oh my God, I've been on here for 6 hours. That's why, dumbass, because you're fucking doing all this unnecessary dumbass shit. You never hear me tired. Do I tell you I'm fucking tired? I've been on here for 2 hours and a half. Do I look tired to you? You know why? Because I'm not doing a whole pile of dumbass shit. Fuck. Like, don't you get that by now? Like, at my age, I realized that, all these years I've been doing all this unnecessary shit for nothing. What you want to ask me, Glow? But I have a habit of critiquing everybody. But it's not like I'm doing it in a malicious, or a bad or a disrespectful way. It's just I have opinions about what people do. And my opinions are simple. Like, I just think that it's unnecessary to do a whole heap of shit when you're doing this type of stuff. I don't think it's necessary. But if you think it's necessary, then that's fine. Always blaming me about my rants. But sometimes when I say things on here, people think that I'm actually singling them out. I'm not. I'm just giving a generalization, right? I'm giving you a generalization of what I believe and what I don't believe. All because I say what you do doesn't mean that I'm watching you and I'm mad at you, or I think that you're an idiot and you're not good. And all because you might think that I'm great for you and I'm right for you and I'm good at what I do. It doesn't mean that I have the right to make you feel like I'm better than you, because that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is just basically tell you that some people that do these things, it's just way too unnecessary. And if you do those things and then you stop doing it, right, and be normal like me, then you'll realize that, hey, I don't even need to do all that shit. Mark is right. All I got to do is believe that what I'm getting is necessary and I don't have to do all this extra shit. Because really, you don't. How many times do you shuffle your cards? Do you have a specific amount? Yeah. I shuffle them like maybe 3 to 5 times. So basically, I'll go like this. I'll ask the question. I'll like do a pre-shuffle just to get the cards, going, and I'll be talking shit or whatever. And then I'll be like looking at your question, what does this, whatever, and then I'll just stop and then I'll say the question in my mind. I'll say, what does this person think about that person? And I'll go like this. Then I'll go. Am I freezing for everybody? Well, obviously you're not, because you're still here. Okay. Cool. As long as I'm back. Like I said, I shuffle at least 5 times. But in those 5 times, I will shuffle twice in the beginning, maybe 3 times, and then I'll count. I'll go 1, 2, 3. I'll ask the question and I'll go 1, 2, 3. But while I shuffle, I just don't normal shuffle, right? Is what I do is I go like this, right? I shuffle this way, right? Because I'm talking shit, the cards fell. Can you all hear me? For fuck's sake. Can everybody hear me? So it's obviously Tanya that can't hear me. Oh, there you go. See, so now it's you. See, you guys talk about me glitching. It's all of you. See, look, it's probably YouTube acting up. Obviously. All right. Sometimes you have to refresh. It's all good. But like I said, when I shuffle, I don't shuffle. I shuffle this way, like this, right, like that. And as you can see, like my cards are old as shit. These cards are like 15 years old. And these are the only ones I really like to use. Right? So I shuffle this way, right? Like that. Long ways. I just shuffle normally. Sometimes I go like this and bring the cards back and overlap them, right? So it doesn't matter how I shuffle them or how many times. I always pull 3 cards right off the top, bang, 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 and I flip over this thing and I read reversals. I read whatever it comes up. I just do normal basic shit and it works. So I never really pull more cards and clarify nothing. There's nothing to clarify because every card you pull means multiple things. And then when you have all 4 cards here, you use all 4 of them and you combine all 4 to get a message. So that's why I thoroughly explain everything and answer everything longer than I shuffle and longer than your question. Because I always feel like I can always say more. And then sometimes I'll hear things, see things, and sometimes I'll be like, fuck these cards, and I'll just put them down. And I'll be like, look, I got a spirit here, wants to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. Many of you have seen that before. It happens from time to time. It all depends on who it is and what the spirit's mood is to talk to you. But sometimes, like when I have the cards like this, and I've done like about 3 or 4 readings in a row, and I keep getting like the same cards sometimes, what I'll do is I'll go like this and I'll flick the cards like that upside down, and I'll take a piece of like 20 of them and I'll flip them upside down. And like I'll make them reverse and upright. So that way I don't have those same cards come up. Because sometimes you can shuffle all you want and you'll get the same cards. So like I shuffle like this. I just shuffle long way. I never take the cards and put them in half and go like this, like everybody does. Like they're shuffling cards that they're playing ace of spades and ace of thing like this, and you go and make all this fucking noise for nothing, and then you put them all together like this, and you think you're in a fucking Las Vegas casino. Been there and done that. I don't do that no more. I used to shuffle like that when I used to play cards, like playing cards. But tarot, I don't shuffle like that. It's unnecessary. But to each their own. Like I said, whoever does it and it works for you and the people you read for, that's wonderful. But the thing is, I used to do the same thing. And now I just keep it very basic and simple because I don't need to do all of those things. I realized that throughout my years that the more simple I keep it, the better I get. And people want answers quick. So I'm not going to sit here and like, waste time. You know what I mean? You're paying me to do something, I'm going to give it to you right away. And I know whatever I give you, I'm going to give you to the best of my ability. So the only other time my readings change, right? So I'll show you the cards that I have and I've been using my whole life and I learned from and I have. See these cards? They're old as fuck. They're called the Starter Tarot. Look how old they are. They're fucking beat up, right? So they look like this, right? They have the Hermit and it has what it means. And then you flip it this way and it has the reverse meaning. When I taught everybody how to read tarot, I told them you should get these cards because they have the meanings on it. They have the pictures on them, and you can learn from these cards and you can use them all the time. Now, I don't sit here and say, you got the Hermit card. Counsel, knowledge, solitude, self illumination, prudence, discretion, caution, vigilance, circumcision, self denial, Virgo. You don't hear me talk like that. I'm not reading the cards off what it says because I already know what the fucking cards mean, right? I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, you got the Hermit reverse. It means imprudence, hastiness, rashness, immaturity, foolish acts, and incorrect advice. I'm not going to do that. All because these have, right? These things have words on. I don't talk like that. I don't sit here and read the definitions. You know? Yeah, exactly. Right. Joke. But there was a dumbass woman that I used to read for, and her and I, she started talking shit about me. She said that, oh, you're not a real reader because you read from cards with words on them. And I said, is that right? So you think that I don't know how to read cards without it being tarot, without it being have words on it? I said, okay, no problem. So I did a live, right, where I had a totally different deck, right? I was actually a brand new tarot deck that someone gave me. The live's probably still up there somewhere, right? I don't know where it is, but it was probably like about 3 years ago. So you know how the deck is like this, right? And it has the wrapper on it. So I took the wrapper off and I opened it up. And it was like about 30 people in my room. And she was in there too, probably watching, right? And I said, well, apparently so-and-so says that, I read from this deck and I don't know what I'm talking about. Meanwhile, I read for her and she loves me. And I read mediumship. I did a mediumship reading for her. I don't need fucking cards. I really don't. And I don't need these cards either to tell me what the fuck the cards say. I've been doing this shit for 20-some years. You think I need those goddamn cards? I just use those because those are the ones I love the most. And as you can see, I've had them for years. So I'm connected to those cards more. But I'm not sitting there reading all the words off a jackass, So I unwrapped the deck, right? Oh, brand new cards. I bring them out. And a lot of readers say, oh, you have to sage your cards when you get them. And I dissed the shit out of all those people that said that shit. So I pulled the cards out like this. I went like that. I said, I don't need the manual. I said, okay, yeah, I got the cards right here. Right? And I went like this. And I turned them upside down like that. I fucking brand new deck. Bring them out. Started doing all this shit. I turned them upside down to show you that I don't need to be reading nothing. You ain't gonna teach me how to read no fucking tarot, jackass. So she felt cheap and she never came back in my room, never talked to me ever again. And everybody in my life said, well, I guess you showed her. And I said, of course, because women think they know everything and think that I'm dumb and I was born yesterday and my mom was a fucking elephant and gave birth to me. So anyway, long story short, I read everybody in that goddamn room that day. And I had pictures on. I said, oh, this person's got a tattoo. And look, see, you said you were dealing with a guy with a tattoo. This card's got a tattoo on it. The guy's got a tattoo and he's in a barbershop. I think the deck is called 78 Doors Down. I bought it. My friend gave it to me brand new, and I just got that deck. And I took the wrapper off, opened it up, and then bang. I was like, take that, bitch. Don't ever tell me I need words on the cards to know what the fuck tarot means. I teach tarot, dumbass. Don't fucking tell me. I've been doing this shit longer than you've been born, Hope. Talking about. I haven't even seen that woman yet. I ain't seen her since. Dumbass woman. Talking shit. To me, talking about, I don't know how to read no cards. You must got me fucked up. Just like the other day when I pulled these cards out for the first time, right? No problem. I can look at the pictures. I can give you more information. It's not rocket science. I'm not dumb. I know what I'm talking about. If you know how to read, you know how to read. I don't need these cards. I can read you without them. I already proved that, been there, done that. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. And this is why I tell everybody on here, don't let people dictate to you who you are, what you do as a reader, and how you do it. Right? And you might say, well, Mark, you just basically told me that. I'm just telling you that that's what I do. And I don't agree on what these people do. But it doesn't mean that they're not going to be right. Because if your spirit is with you, right, and they give you the right answers, they're going to give it to you no matter how you do it. You know what I'm saying? If you're dedicated and you have that wax style, but you believe in shit, you're still going to get the answers. It don't matter. But a lot of people on here, they like to throw you off their game and try and tell you how to read and tell you what to do, and they're like trying to like confuse you into thinking that you're not doing the right thing, and this is a bunch of idiots. But I've proved them all wrong. They think they know. They ain't gonna tell me nothing. Like I said, I'm not a know-it-all and I'm not perfect, but don't tell me that reading cards with words on it, I don't know how to read tarot. I'm reading tarot longer than you've been fucking born. You damn people don't know me. Well, that's the thing, Fiona. People who know me know I like to talk a lot of shit and have fun, and I'm very critical of a lot of people and a lot of things that people do. And I don't know everything, and I'm not like one of those type of people. If anything, I'm gonna try and help you. And people who I go in their rooms and I watch them read, I never tell them what to do. I've never once gone in someone's room and say, hey, you should do that, don't do that. Or hey, don't shuffle that way. I'll tease you, but I'll never say, hey, you should do this and you should do that, or you don't know what you're doing. And I'm not, hey, as long as it works for you, I don't care. And I'll let those people read me too. And that's no problem. If I go into somebody's room and they say, hey Mark, I want to give you a reading, can I pull you some cards? I'll be like, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna like, you know, I'm not gonna like tell you no. I'm not gonna disrespect you. The other day I got a reading from Panda. She gave me a reading. And then I was telling her that I didn't know the girl that we were talking about personally. So she's like, oh well, maybe I'm wrong. I said, no, you're not wrong, because remember I asked you, what does she think about me? So what you're reading is her thoughts, even though I don't know her, but she knows who I am. So then she goes, okay, yeah, you're right. And thanks for saying that, because I don't want her or anybody to think that you're wrong, because you're getting those cards for a reason. And you have to remember what the question means and what you're doing. You're getting thoughts about a person to you, right? But you can still read what that part, what you think it is. And then you got to put your own like 2 cents in it. Like earlier, I read for Lisa, and she says, I don't work with any men, but I kept seeing a man. So if it's not now, it could be in the future. In the next couple of days, a man could be, annoying her. And then some people say, oh, tarot has no gender. So if you believe that, then that's okay for you to read. But I disagree with that comment. I strongly disagree with tarot has no gender. Because if tarot has no gender, you sound like a transgender. You sound like these people that say a man is a woman and a woman is a man. There's no transgenders in fucking tarot, unless you're reading for one. But the thing is, when people say that, I don't want them to get mad at me and say, well, I believe that, so that's me. I say, okay, if it works for you, it works for you. But if there's kings and queens in here, then what is that? A king is a man, a queen is a woman. So me personally, when I read, if I tell you it's a fucking man, it's a man. But there's some cases where people say, hey, Mark, you said it was a man, but it was a woman, but the woman was very manly or she had a masculine energy. But if that's what you want to apply it to, then I'm not going to tell you any different because it's your reading. So if you took it like that, you take it that way. And I agree with the person. I never said no, no, no. I just said, okay, if that's what it panned out to be, then it panned out to be. But it was still based on a gender. Because you have men that act like women and women act like men. You know, and vice versa. You know? There's been times where I read for people and I say, look, the woman that's here, she has brown hair. And the person would say, yeah, Mark, she does have brown hair. The woman I got for you just now has blonde hair. And I'll pull up the card and say, see, the woman has blonde hair. How many times have I done that? Millions of times. So that's why I say all the time that whatever you want to do is fine with me. Right? What I'm saying, I don't want nobody to take it literally and say Mark's fucked up because I think he's calling me out. Because people have done that to me already and we've fallen out. I'm not specifying you as a person and what you do. All I'm saying is you do it your way, I do it my way, and as long as we get the answers for the people we read, fine. I just think personally that I don't believe in the things that certain people say. Just like last night when I was in here fanning myself with the cards, talking shit about twin flames, I don't believe in twin flame bullshit. But if you believe in it, that's fine. I'm not going to look at you different, but I'm going to make fun of it and I'm going to talk shit about it. And I'm going to still read you because you believe you have a twin flame. So I'm going to say, okay, cool. I'm going to read you about your twin flame. Fine. But me personally, I don't have a twin flame. I don't care to believe I do or care to believe in that definition. That's just me as a person. I just don't believe in it. You got me? So I don't want nobody to get mad at me when I say these things. And I don't care if you get mad at me because it's just my opinion. But don't take it literally, please. Because you can go around saying the same thing about people like me, that I'm basic and I don't shuffle the cards and I read cards with fucking words on it that I don't even say. So, like I said, I'll take it personally to an extent where I'm going to prove to you that I don't need those cards. And if you know me, you know that I don't need those cards. So I have nothing to prove, but people, get under my skin sometimes when they say that I don't know what I'm doing. I don't read regular tarot cards. Shut your bitch ass up. Want me to get all my tarot decks and read from all of them and read your whole life like a book? That's what I thought. That's why you left. So sometimes you have to show your power around people, and show them how powerful you are with spirit. But unfortunately, fortunately, I don't have that problem anymore. I don't have like weirdos around me and watching me and talking shit because they know better. They've tried already and it hasn't worked. So none of us have anything to prove. You just do things the way you want. I respect everybody and what they do, but I just think people don't necessarily need to do it. Joey, I'll give you guys Leo Sun's link here. I got it for you. This is her channel. It's called Unapologetic Bullshit Readings. If you click on here, it'll take you to her page. All right. There's nothing to see. She don't leave no damn videos up. She's scared. Or put the notifications on and subscribe to my friend, my early Leo friend. I consider her a friend, but Sometimes she's a fucking nuisance. Nah, she's cool though. She knows how to read sometimes. She tries to be like me, you know. Yes, it does, Joey. The whole deck does, yes. I just showed it earlier. Yeah, Gala, you know. I like I said, I'm not really like I'm not a hater, you know what I'm saying? If I was a hater, I wouldn't even have gotten her link and showed you. I'd get her to do it her fucking self, you know, but like I said, I'm everybody who knows me knows I'm not like that. I'm good. I'm nowhere near a hater. I always try to help every psychic or reader I meet, I always try to help them. And they help me if they can, you know? That's just me. Yeah, I made 4 decks altogether. But I have 3 that I published. The other one I never published. It's still like in the making. But I have 3, yeah. All 3 are right here, Christy. And they're all online for sale. Is first, second, and third. I made all those decks and I published them all. Yeah, she has like 600 subs now. Before she met me, she only had 500 and some. Then, you know, I got people to feel sorry for her and subscribe to her. So now she has just over 6. See what I have to do for these damn Leos? They can't do nothing on their own. They need a crisis in their life. You know? I got her like 50 new subs and shit. I'm always helping these damn people. What website? It's called makeplayingcards.com. Let me see if I can get it for you. One thing, there's like a million psychics out there. It's absolutely nuts. All right. That's the link to where I got my cards to. It's actually my part of the site. All my cards are on there. They're all for sale. I don't really make too much off of them, but a couple people have bought them. There's a few readers that you'll see online that have them. You're welcome, Tanya. I love going on your channel. It's funny as shit. I always like watching your videos, and I'm glad we're all the way we are on here. I've always had one thing since the day I came on, the day I started my channel till now. I've always had a decent amount of people on here to share their channels, to not be haters, to coexist with each other, support each other, get readings from each other. Like that's something that I've never been, shy to do. I don't care if you're like, see, some people say you're my client, so you shouldn't be in there getting a reading from that person. You don't belong to me. Before you came to me, you came to somebody else. I might be your favorite now, but you can go to somebody else. It's fun. And if I see you getting a reading from somebody else, I don't feel no type of way. I could care less. You know, I really don't care. And that's the way everybody should be, but not everybody's like that. But that's the way I am. I don't care. I actually want everybody to be a part of each other. You know? Yeah. Honestly, I'm just the type of person I don't really care. People can do whatever they want, but I'll talk about it, you know? But I'm never gonna say, oh, so and so was in there getting a reading. But people come to me many times and they're like, oh, I got a reading from this person and they were shit. And I'll be like, all right, cool, whatever. And then some people would say, oh, this person did a reading for me. They were like half right, half wrong. I'm like, look, I really don't want to know what happened between you and that person. I don't care, you know. And like, oh, you're better than that person. You're better than this person. I'm like, look, man, just like I don't want to hear all that shit. Christy. I'm actually very happy that everybody gets along and everybody's a part of each other. I mean, there's some people in here that have, little tiffs with people and don't speak to them no more. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. It's life. And I still speak to everybody, whether you like somebody or not. It's not my problem. As long as I like you, you like me, and I like your enemy, and your enemy likes me, then that's just the way it's gonna be. I'm not gonna sit here and choose sides. You can all be my friend and be bad with someone that's my friend, or I'm bad with someone your. I don't give a fuck. Not my problem. Like, just don't get me involved in your bullshit. That's all I ask. You know, people have to realize that that's just the way it is. You can't be mad at someone good in someone else's room getting a reading because we don't belong to nobody. We all should be, helping each other, reading each other, and being cool with each other. That's the way it should be. There should be no animosity between anybody, you know. And that's cool. I don't mind, you know. There is actually some people in here that I know that don't like each other. And, if you do that, if you get me involved, I'm gonna be kind of pissed, because I don't want to be involved in. I don't want you to come to me and say, oh, I shouldn't speak to this person because they did this to me. I don't give a fuck what they did to you. What happened between you and that person has nothing to do with me. I want to be cool with everybody, whether or not you're cool with this person or not. And if I'm cool with somebody and you can't be cool with me too, then that's on you. That's your problem, not mine. It's never going to be my problem. It's your problem. So if you don't like me because I speak to somebody you don't like, then that's your fault. Because I don't do that shit. I could care less. And if I see somebody I don't like in a room, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna let that person vanish, and then I'll start talking. So I don't want that person to be around to even look at me or even say anything. Fuck 'em. I'll just keep quiet or come back. No, I don't want no emails of nothing. I don't care who you like and who you don't like. There's nothing to do with me. If you have beef with somebody, that's your problem. If I have beef with somebody, I outright say it on here. Because when I don't like somebody, I'll say, look, this person is a fucking idiot. And I dare you to try and roast me on your live, because I'll fucking roast you right back until you give up. And I guarantee you will be the one that gives up. Because I'll expose your dumb ass. So don't poke me. Don't poke the bear. Leave me alone. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what's going on between you and somebody else. I don't give a fuck. Not my problem. Exactly. Just bow out to the Palo Santo works. See, you got the deal. You know the deal. There's this guy, right? He has a tarot channel. And he comes into this tarot channel that I know. And I've seen him in a few rooms, and that guy never spoke to me before. And I've never spoke to him. And he speaks to everybody in the room, and I speak to everybody in the room. But that bastard, he won't speak to me, and I won't speak to him. And I'm like, some people ain't gonna speak to you because they don't like you. For what ungodly reason, I don't know. But when I went to his channel to check him out one day, I said, look at this fucking idiot. And I was like, I can't deal with this guy. And no wonder he don't speak to me, because he probably says, yeah, this guy don't like type guys like me. So I was like, oh, well, if that's a person I have to speak to. But you're cool with the person that I'm cool with, but that's okay. I ain't really worried about you. I don't give a fuck about you. He's probably a fucking Capricorn or a Leo or something. I don't know what his sign is, but he's probably one of those signs. I don't know him like that, but I know he has a channel. I'm sure you do. It's all cool. We're not meant to love. We're not meant to like the same people. That's cool. As long as you don't bring that bullshit around me, then we're good. Like I said, if I don't like somebody that you love, that's life. That's just meant to be. I'm sure there's somebody that that I love that you don't like. And vice versa. You just said that, but yeah. You know what I mean? The reverse way. Or whatever way. We're never going to like the same people. It's not going to be possible. Oh, you like that person? You can like them all you want. Any reason you like him is because he's the same sign as you. Oh, it's a female. She's a reader? Usually, if I don't like somebody, it's because they did some dumb shit to me. Oh, those two. Oh, good Lord. Oh, good Lord. I haven't seen those two forever. They used to be in here all the time. Those two used to be in here all the time. I used to read for both of them. Not so much Rose, but Butch. Yeah. I was cool with Butch. Me and Butch were cool. Then it all went to shit, unfortunately. But I have nothing against those two people. I don't hate them. We just don't speak no more because of other people. You know? I can write a book about what goes on with these people. But to each their own. I don't even know what those people are doing. Don't even care. But yeah, they're all those two started some bullshit too back in the day. I can't remember all of it, but they lied about their relationship, and those two were doing a pack of ignorance. And oh boy, those two had a lot going on. They were going back and forth between themselves, putting out their personal business out there, and then she was talking shit to me. Then he got mad, and then something about then he started dressing like me. All of a sudden, having all these hats and all this shit like how I have in the background. Then everybody started dissing him and saying that he wants to be like me. And I was like, oh God, let me get away from these fucking people. So yeah. But like I said, I don't hate those people. I don't have anything against them. I just think that they were both drama, and they created drama unnecessarily because they were going through some bullshit at the time. And, they lied about their personal relationship with each other. So yeah. Those people had issues back then. I don't know what they're doing now. I don't really care. I don't really go snooping around. I don't really care about those people. But yeah, hopefully they're okay and they're doing well. I wish them well. I have nothing against them, really. I just think that in that era, there was a lot of bad shit going on. A lot of people talking bad about each other, too much competition, and too many people that were trying to, be better than someone else. It's just a whole pot of stupid ass shit. It's definitely calmed down a lot now. And everybody's in there sticking in their lane. See, and a lot of them don't say much to me because I expose them all. A lot of those people, their subscribers are all fake. They bought them all so they can have an image to portray. Most people on here buy subscribers and buy their way through. I don't. Never have and never will. I ain't buying no fake fucking subscribers and fake shit. I don't deal with fake ass shit. But if they want to, then they can go right ahead. Not my problem. Been there, dealt with those type of people. And I don't want to deal with none of those people anymore. A lot of people that used to come in here don't come in here no more, and I'm glad. But when you're online and you see these names come down your screen, if you don't actually know who that person is, and you've never really interacted with them and seen them on camera or dealt with them in a personal way, then you don't even know who the fuck you're talking to. You could be talking to one of these dweebs that you used to deal with back in the day. It's just a different name. You see what I'm saying? And when you have people like that who know other people that knew whatever, then you never know who you're really dealing with. You could be dealing with an informer or a spy. A lot of bullshit. People think I was born yesterday. Well, I know. They must think I'm fucking dumb. Far from that. I know what these people are up to. And that's why a lot of them don't come around here, because I know that already. I know who they are. They act like spirit don't talk to me or something. In their delusional minds, they think that, oh, I'm protected. He can't read me. I don't need to read you. I just know you're a fucking idiot. That's all. But that's how it is. It's always going to be that way. But I'm so glad that there's no serious drama in here anymore, or in like this tarot world as much as it used to be. It used to be very, very bad. But now it's calmed down a lot. And I think that once the bad people you've dealt with know that you are beyond what they will ever be, then I think they just accept it and say, you know what, I'm not going to be like Mark. I can't, because I'm an evil piece of shit and I won't be able to be like him. Or I don't know how to read like him, so I'll just live in my own delusional fucking life. And that's what they do. That's why they don't bother me no more. Because they tried to destroy something that can't be destroyed. So then they just give up and live in their own little fucking delusional life. So I don't really care what those people do and what they say. It don't bother me none. They can go kiss my ass. They wish they can be me, but they never will be. Because their heart is not with God, it's with the devil. And I prove it every time. And on that note, I'm going to get my ass to sleep. I got to take my mom to her haircut appointment tomorrow at 10. And I'm going to go do some work and take care of my mommy, take her shopping, take her to get her hair, go get some lunch with moms, spend some time with mommy tomorrow. And I got to finish painting the mirror. So I got a nice full day of stuff to do tomorrow. But yeah. Good night, Tanya. Have fun with the Eyelid channel. Yeah, Gala, that's just the way it is, you know. Yes, Christy, it's very interesting. You can learn a lot from me, you know. I have tons of stories. Good night, Fiona. Good night, Gala, Glow, Christy, Tanya. It's always fun talking about things. I'll tell you some more stories next time, you know. And don't believe everything you hear, especially if it don't come from my mouth. It's a lie. Good night, guys. Take care.